Alright, and we lit. Take Notes TV, it's the one and only Notes, and we still taking over. Tune in, tune in, tune in, tune in. Tune in, everybody. Gonna give y'all a second to tune in before I kick it off how we do. It's Monday, March 13th, 2023. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. Good morning for some. Good afternoon to many. Let's get it. You already know before I kick it off, I gotta start it off with the good old remedy. It's that today's Earl Grey black tea. We got some lemon juice and honey because it's very cold out where I'm at right now. It's like the climate change is fluctuating and everybody getting sick around me. So I'm trying to stay healthy. Sipping the tea, you hear me? Spilling the tea too, you hear me? Let's get it. All right, man. Real quick before I dive into everything we got. We got a lot of stories to cover today. On Monday, I told y'all yesterday. Thank y'all for everybody who tuned in to me yesterday. I had a lot to cover, but I gave y'all a lot yesterday, so I didn't want to overdo it. You know me, I try to give y'all, update y'all, get y'all ran down, and get y'all on your way. That's the way I like to move. But bear with me one moment. I'm just checking everything on my side to make sure we're good and ready to go. Let me hit the chat. Everybody hit that chat. Everybody hit that chat. $150 giveaway is coming soon. Is coming soon. Any day. Any. It could be today. Could be tomorrow when I tune in later. So y'all gotta start hitting that chat, giving me the vibes, telling me it's time. Let me know it's time for us to do what we gotta do. You hear me? Cause I'm trying to break y'all off. All right, man. Shout out the gang. Shout out that TNT gang. Gleek, 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 gleek. You know what I'm saying? We still rising. We still climbing to the top. And real quick before we kick off, I'm gonna show y'all how we doing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my gang. If you look on the Take Notes page right now, you know what I'm saying? You go to that community tab right up at the top. You feel me right there? Then you go fast forward. You're gonna see my page. You go to community. You scroll down to this part where I got the poll, and this is the latest update from my poll. Just to break it off real quick, I told y'all yesterday when it started, 30 minutes in, only 15 votes. Today, 18 hours later, we at 227. Shout out to everybody who voted. Michael Jackson killing the poll with the best dancing singer out the four for the culture. You feel me? James Brown in third, C Breezy in second, Usher in fourth. If y'all don't like the way the vibes is going, and some of y'all don't, because I'm gonna read a comment real quick. Shout out Woke TV. Shout out Woke TV. Tune in to me, Woke TV. You already know. Said MFs be voting Michael Jackson because of MJ's popularity, but Chris Brown is clearly the clearly option here. So he's saying everybody kind of riding on and jacking MJ because of the popularity and not the dance moves and and the talent. So if you feel that way, and a lot of people sleeping on James Brown and Usher too. So come on, spread it out. You know what I'm saying? Get the votes in. Everybody, put in the time, put the votes in. You know what I'm saying? They're real interesting polls. It helps me with the content that I create for you guys as well. But enough of me rapping. All right, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start it off real right. So something that just hit my headlines like literally just now. I see Lil Xan has slipped and fell while opening up for Polo G. Shout out Polo G. And I'm thinking this is like kind of pretty much symbolization of what's going on right now. You feel me? Going on right now in the white emo music scene that jack the culture and rap. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna play this for y'all real quick. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything good. And here we go. Ooh, ooh. Look, Polo wiped it up afterwards. We're gonna look at it again. Ooh. And one more time for the game. Ooh. All right, so there we go with that. So you know what I'm saying? I see, like that's how I feel right now. Damn near overall with white rap for a select few. You know what I'm saying? It's like jacking the culture falling right on your face. Ooh, don't hear that from me though. No hate on nobody. Just saying what I'm saying, feeling how I'm feeling. You hear me? Anyway, we want to keep moving how we moving. Our second story of the day comes from Lasell University, where a student, a sister, bought a Tesla after stealing nearly 447,000 in credit card scam. Gleek! Shorty was scamming there, you know what I'm saying, using her intelligence, to commit white collar crimes. You hear me? So I got the update for y'all. I'm gonna play it, and then I'm gonna give you some more backstory on that, and let go.
Lasell University student accused of stealing more than $500,000 in a credit card scam. Good evening. I'm Paula Eben. David is off tonight.
I'm Lisa Hughes. Police say she used the money to buy some high-end items before making a critical mistake. WBZ's Brandon Truitt explains how investigators cracked this case.
Greed took over. I don't know how else you would classify it.
Police say 19-year-old Ariel Foster embezzled hundreds of thousands of dollars from her part-time job. Arrested Wednesday night in front of her dorm room at Lasell University, where she ran track. The teenager accused of shaking down this Lovisa at the Burlington Mall. The jewelry store lists most of their items for under $50. Burlington police say Foster was doing fake transactions, marking items up in price, then returning them for the original price while pocketing the difference in account of her own. Customers were never involved. She acted alone. Police say for 3 weeks in February, Foster made 8 fake transactions totaling more than $540,000.
When I first saw the amount, I was surprised. I thought it was a mistake.
Police say over the course of those 3 weeks, Foster spent $5,000 on a Louis Vuitton purse, $6,000 on plane tickets, and $20,000 for a hotel in Maui. Her shopping spree ended with the purchase of a Tesla for $35,000. Here it is, now in the custody of Burlington police. Police tell me Foster got loose with her work and rang up an order for $1 million, but never cleared it out. A coworker saw the amount and then notified them. Lasell University tells us they are cooperating with police, saying the responsibility of all students to comply with local, state, and federal laws applies both on and off campus.
If one of my children came home and said, hey, they have enough money to buy a Tesla while they're trying to go to school, that's certainly going to raise those flags for me. So,
All right, all right, all right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got right there. You know what I'm saying? Shorty pulled off a little scam right there. I ain't gonna hold you. Intellectually wise, Shorty is very smart. Let me tell you why I feel that way. Because like, she's doing basically what the jewelers are doing to all the rappers. That's what she did. That's all she did. She just marked up bullshit jewelry, overpriced it, sold it, and got a 10,000, 100,000% profit, off of that. So you know what I'm saying? Her intellect and her business acumen are very good, honestly. And if she was a employee of that company, in my humble opinion, I feel like that company, and this often happens a lot of times, like they'll get like, not everybody is on the same level. You know what I'm saying? And they'll just put you in entry. They just stand you off in entry in the corporate world, especially a young black woman, put her in some retail shit. And somebody with her mind and her presence and like, just everything from the background I see, she's a track student, got a scholarship. Everything about her shows more maturity in her business acumen. So you should value somebody like that and give them more of an opportunity because she could be very useful, honestly, because she took $5. They said none of the jewelry in that store is over $50, so she took nothing worth more than $50, really $20 if the company's making it, and flip that shit. So any company could use somebody like her, quite honestly. I'm just saying her talent. So yeah, she made a mistake. Yeah, she got greedy, but that's what they do. They put us in a trap. They want you to work for pennies on what you're worth. You know what I'm saying, and don't want you to achieve more. But neither here nor there. Not to say she didn't have actions of her own. I went to Shorty's page, as you see right here. I'm just going to give you the vibes on like the type of person she is, real quick, not too long.
We went to the store, and we're like, okay, after we eat, let's go to the beach. Just chill out real quick. Just relax. Oh God. So we went to the store. We got all the ingredients: chickens, the seasoning, the oil, flour, everything we needed. So we go back to the hotel, hyped up, because we both been craving fried chicken for a while, and we didn't have enough oil. So because we didn't have enough oil, the chicken came out bomb.
I'm not gonna hold y'all sisters. I gotta be real quick, and don't shoot the messenger. She got the sister locks, the goddess locks, some type of Afrocentric locks. You know what I'm saying? And she's very intelligent and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I just don't know right there. You know what I'm saying? Because I could tell she comes from a very good upbringing, so she got the woke look, is what I'm saying. And you know, some things can fool the eyes. You know what I'm saying? But not to say she's not guilty of anything. I definitely think her talents weren't utilized correctly. What I'm saying, very beautiful lady. Unfortunately, that you're gonna have to go through some stuff, but I think you should bounce back. They said I read that the cops are still looking for that 500,000. So they don't know what that is. You only spent 35 on that Tesla. You know what I'm saying? You spent like another think like you spent like 50K. So like you are budgeting your money right. So they don't know where the rest of that's at. Get like don't trust that nigga you with either, yo. Just go ahead and find a way to keep that on the wrap. You're gonna get like 2 to 3 years. You know what I'm saying? It's a white collar crime. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Your first crime, you're gonna come home. You definitely gonna need that money to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? But you're very smart, intellectual. Learn it's time to reflect on yourself and get right. Hopefully everything works out the way it's supposed to be. I ain't here to judge. Anyway, that was one story for the culture. You hear me? I had to let y'all know. Hold on, let me check on a couple things before I get y'all to the next story. All right, hey, hit that chat. Everybody who tuned in with me, because the people in here with me right now, rocking with the gang. Hit the chat. Hit the chat when you tune in with me. You hear me? We still going. We still going live. Let's go. Let's go. All right, next story, real quick. Update on this YSL Thugga case for the gang. The way I do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the gang. T-shirts right there for everybody. Get the T-shirts. Fess me up and get the T-shirts. You hear me? Tune in if you're just tuning in. You already know $150 giveaway is coming soon. Y'all got to start hitting that chat to give me the vibes. Moving on. Next story. You know what I'm saying? Metro Boomin speaks to Thug. All right. Metro Boomin speaks to Thug to give y'all an update. And what Metro Boomin had to say on Thug was, talk to Spider today and just know when he touched down, the whole world gonna feel it. You hear me? So, free Thugga. We screaming free Thugga. Shout out Metro Boomin for trying to keep him in good spirits and checking on him, trying to be a real one for the dude who really looked out for you in the beginning of your career and you staying down even during the dark times for him. I really respect that, Metro Boomin. No kizzy. You know what I'm saying? Metro Boomin wants some more, nigga. You hear me? So, shout out Metro Boomin. That's how we rocking. Drop down in them comments and say free Thugger. Drop down in them comments and say free Thugger. You hear me? All right, y'all. Like I told y'all, we we're gonna take too much of your time. You know what I'm saying? We here for the story of the hour. I was giving y'all time to tune in with the gang. 1 second before we get to the last story on this China Mac Charleston White DJ Academic craziness that just went on. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give y'all a quick update on all that. I'm gonna make sure everything is right with the live real quick before I do that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hit that chat. You know what I'm saying? And fess me up, and then we gonna break the story down, wrap up like how we do, and let y'all keep going about y'all week. You know what I'm saying? I'll just give you an update on everything that's been going on, the way I've been moving. All right, hold up, y'all. I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. Coming to break you off. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Slipping. Alright, so this whole thing kicked off between Charleston White, China Mac. They ain't like each other for a while. They've been dissing back and forth. But Charleston, you just upped the pole crazy and shots were fired ridiculously. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to play this clip from Charleston so y'all can see how it all like got reignited, and then we're gonna go to some more to give you some more backstory to where we are now. Lara.
I hate Asians. I hate Asians. We hate gays. I don't give a fuck about the Asian hate bill. I hate Asians. I hate Johnny Dane. I don't eat Chinese food. Only time I ever wanted some Chinese pussy was at a bathhouse fucking them Chinese sex slaves. I wouldn't dare. Yeah. Chinese bitches can't suck dick good. Yeah, I hate Chinese people. Shit, I don't give a fuck about China, man. I hate Chinese people, nigga. I think Chinese stores should be robbed. I think Chinese women should be raped brutally by big dick, well hung black men that hate Chinese women. Fuck China Mac. I think Chinese babies should be raped, nigga, and killed and.
Hey, I cut it off right there. Hey, the thoughts and views of Charleston White are Charleston White's alone. Damn sure not Take Notes TV. Take Notes, you know what I'm saying, has a mixture of diversity, you know what I'm saying, in me, and you know what I'm saying, got that Blasian mix from my mom. You know what I'm saying? So I got nothing but love and honor and respect for my Asian heritage and culture. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say this real quick before we move along. There is a lot of Asian hate coming from all sides, you know what I'm saying, and it's very stupid. But which disappoints me the most is, from my own people, and that's the black people, you know what I'm saying, and it's sad that we don't come together a lot of times. It's on both sides. It's not to say like I don't know how I got kicked off sometimes. Certain more so the older generations of Asian immigrants who had to withstand a lot of torment when they first moved in, trying to set up shop and set up their businesses. They probably came off as rude and disrespectful, and that's one instance I know where things have taken a bad course. But overall, when you really get to know the Asians, especially like the newer generation coming up, they're very knowledgeable, very wise people, and they definitely honor the culture. Once we break down barriers and get to understand one another. Think about it. Wu-Tang was founded on Asian films and Asian culture. The Jabberwockies, like the greatest dance group damn near ever. What they do is like they were memorized and fascinated by dancing and the whole hip hop dancing, and they just manifested it. And so they paid homage and honor, and really, you know, Chief Keef's first producer was Asian, and he got him to another level. Like Chad Hugo from For Real, like so many Asians, the list goes on, have impacted the culture. And they're definitely a part of it. You know what I'm saying? They go through the struggle just like us, just in a different way, man. And people judge them for having a communist countries, some of them, and stuff like that, and dictatorships. But that's all across the border. Even in Africa is going on to this day. We got tragedies in Ethiopia and all types of stupid stuff. So there's hate everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Charleston goes, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't let this shit bother me, you know what I'm saying? Like, no nigga gonna take me out my zone. Is it foolishness and stupid shit? Stupid shit. Do he cross the line? Yeah, he been crossing the line, and I'm not gonna ever promote rape or racism, you know what I'm saying? That shit is stupid, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, he says stuff for thought provoking. Is how you interpret and eat it up. I don't eat it up. I disregard him, you know what I'm saying? Is he funny sometimes? Yeah. But has he probably pushed the line too far? Yeah, he probably has, you know what I'm saying? So, we all got to take a step. I'm going to take a step back, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't feeling it. But anyway, moving forward, China Mac spoke out on it, and he mentioned ACT because Charleston has a show that was supposed to be upcoming in NYC, a comedy show, and somehow him and Academics, Big Act, shout out Big Act, were linked up together to do this show. So China spoke on that, and he basically told him it's a no-fly zone. And I'm gonna play this and Act's reaction to it briefly. Here we go.
Say this. Let me make this very clear. Charleston White don't speak for all black people. He don't. This ain't a black and Asian thing. This is a Charleston White thing. So we gonna keep it on Charleston White. Charleston White, you a bitch, right? You got a lot of foul stuff to say about my people, and we gonna hold you accountable for that. Facts. April 30th, you gonna be in New York City, right? You got a show at the Gramercy Theater, right? With Academics, right? Academics, you stand by this, bro? Are you co-signing this? You co-signing this racism, this rhetoric, this bullshit? Is you co-signing that? Because inquiring minds want to know, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Gramercy Theater, right? April 30th, right? Say less.
Now, you guys know me. I've said it multiple times.
Stand by this, bro?
Okay. What did Charleston White say about this guy? Yo, every time I wake up, Charleston White got a whole different beef. Wait, Charleston White is beefing with China Mac too now? Is Charleston is
All right. So I'm gonna wrap up because I'm trying to get us moving along because there's more to cover. But basically, I want to say two things with that. All right, so as you see, like China Mac, he airing out his grievances because I played the first clip with Charleston said, and he said, yo, it's bullshit, it's crazy. All right, say less, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to fess you up when you come to NYC. So, I'm about to get with you. So, like, my thing is like this with China Mac. Like, China Mac, like, sometimes I do feel like he, like, unnecessarily crashes out on certain things. And I'll give you an example of that when him and AD squabbled over The cooking show bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole fiasco. Like that was like kind of like real lame to me. Like niggas is fighting. Like niggas is over 35 and shit fighting over stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like with no copyrights or patents to it. Like nigga like shit is crazy, yo. So I thought that shit was like real lame and unnecessary to crash out about. Now in this instance, I don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, it's China Mac probably going to be like the first one to jump at anybody talking that Asian hate, but that's how he feels, yo. You know what I'm saying? He's like somebody who has an understanding what's coming on in the foulness, and you know I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of other Asian brothers out there who like not really like feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, and they shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? And I can't get mad at him for like not fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? His choice to crash out on that and shit like that. That's for him to decide. You know what I'm saying? But being like not fucking with the nigga, and the nigga did say your name in the shit too. So now you in it. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like he has like Charleston gave him the right to be that way, and Charleston, he felt like he can go anywhere. And one thing, I will say, like, Charleston's down South Texas, like the Wild Wild West out there. Everybody got pistols and guns like that. You have to move real different. Not to say Charleston don't know about New York, but New York is a different beast, yo. And like, the little bit I do know, which is enough for most everybody in this chat, is like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it in New York. Anybody can get it anywhere, from what I know. But anybody could definitely. There's nobody too big anywhere in New York not to get it, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's a real fact. Anybody can get it. It just depends on the time of the day and what's going on, yo. And you know what I'm saying? Because it's real out there. But let's move on. Anyway, as we fast forward from that, we see that the DJ Academics presents Charleston White's and Friends show that was supposed to take place Sunday, April 30th, 2023 at 6 p.m. at the Grand Mercy Theater in New York, New York, has been canceled via Live Nation. No, not via Live Nation. Don't quote me on that, but I think it did have something to do with Live Nation. Hold on, let me see if I can get y'all some more details on that. Hold on. All right, well, I'm gonna have to tune more into that, yo. Because I gotta get y'all more details if it had anything to do with that or not. But what I do know is the show got canceled. All right. So, oh no, it says Live Nation has now canceled. So it did have something to do with Live Nation. I don't like the false report. My bad for being real slow, yo. But yeah, Live Nation canceled the show. So, you know what I'm saying? That just goes to show you, like, you know what I'm saying? You taking it to a whole nother level. Like, we can't stand behind that, promote that at like a freaking Live Nation venue. Like, that's bad for brand, that's bad for business. And look what China Mac wrote in the No Jumper comment. He knew better than to go to NYC. Whack 100 wrote, I support this decision. So, you know what I'm saying? You just open the gates and the floodway for, China to talk his shit, Charleston. A lot of people saying Charleston took an L right here. As it stands right now, China Mac is up for sure. As it stands right now, China Mac is up. You know what I'm saying? I'm guaranteeing Charleston goes on a campaign, a rage campaign, an Asian hate campaign, and a whole bunch of stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna take notes on that. But I had to get the gang updated like the way I do. Now stand by for 2 seconds, yo. I gotta check on two things before we wrap up. Gang, still with me. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all gotta hit the chat, man. $150 could have been given away today. It was sick. Yo, there was enough people in here who could have just hit the chat, man. Y'all just keep staying tuned in with me. I'm trying to update y'all as normal as possible. Any suggestions, anything you want, hit me in the email. Take notes, ENT at gmail.com. Go to my page to find it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all it real quick. All right, and then we're gonna wrap up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the gang though for tuning in. Shout out the gang for tuning in to me noon on a Monday afternoon, fresh off the weekend. Some of y'all at work right now. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all just getting up, and I appreciate everybody who had time for me today. But real quick, you know what I'm saying? To get in contact with your boy, let me get the screen bigger. To get in contact with Notes, you know what I'm saying? You wanna, go to my channel. right here. You want to go to the About section. You want to scroll down. Oh, look at them views. Look at them views since I joined in November 2021. So really 2022 January is when I really got popping. But anyway, that's how you get the email right there. Shout out the gang. You know what I'm saying? This is how you get to the live when you see me hit them noties up because y'all all could get the breach. You know what I'm saying? Start hitting them comments. You know what I'm saying? This is how you get the notifications and stuff to tune into the live. You know what I'm saying? Go to the community tab. I'll be posting it, letting y'all know I'm tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody who tuned in to the last episode and liked it. I appreciate it. Hey, hit the like on this video too. Hit the like on the video. I need like, noties, and subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Need everybody to be tuned in. For the most part, everybody subscribe. But hey, some of y'all still tuning in and not doing, hitting that subscriber button. Get an email. Get your shit together, all right? And get official. Come on, man. But anyway, updated the votes for y'all. Keep voting on this poll. I appreciate your time. Nos is going to be back with more like he always do. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to have a blessed, safe week. Just giving y'all the news the way I do. It's Take Notes TV. It's the one and only Notes, and we still taking over, and we'll be back. You already know, and we out. Glee!